Alright, hello Wastelanders, and welcome to the planned balance changes for the 1.42 update. So, I'm just going to be talking about the balance changes and deciding whether they're good for the game or bad, and whether they're a step in the right direction. So starting out, we got the Mastodon. Its accuracy was majorly increased, but they brought its durability down by around 10%. Is this a good change? I really don't think so. I mean, the Mastodon was finally useful in the current update, and then they just had to hit it with a hammer and reduce 10% of its durability. I don't think this is a good thing, but it's not that bad. The Rumble, they increased it, or they decreased its accuracy. The Rumble, they literally halved its accuracy. This is amazing, because the Rumble should not be able to snipe enemies. Even though I'm a Rumble player, and I love shooting enemies from the other side of the map, this should not happen. So this is a great change. Good job, devs. Next up, the Firebug getting a damage nerf for some reason. No one asked for this. This is kind of a dumb nerf, to be honest. Like, this really should not have happened. They buffed its fire puddle damage. They're trying to talk about they want the damage to be the fire puddle instead of the flamethrower, which really doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, the Scatty, this is a good nerf. They halved its freezing, so it's not going to freeze builds instantly. It's not going to freeze them instantly right as soon as you hit the enemy, so that's awesome. And they got a 7.5% damage nerf, so that's a great nerf. Yagwai, while you don't see these much on the field, they are super annoying. So a reload nerf and a damage nerf is really good. Capkin only got a slight reload nerf. It really should have got more, but it's a step in the right direction. The Morta got a 5% nerf. I guess that's good. I mean, I don't see it as much of a problem, but I know a bunch of other people do. So I guess it's good that the Morta got a slight damage nerf. The Anubis, on the other hand, that's good that that's getting a damage nerf, because that can one-shot builds through shields. So that's a good nerf. The Varun, however you pronounce it. Reload time decreased. Yeah, so it's got a faster reload, faster projectile speed, faster rate of fire. All of it's good. That's some good reworks. The Black Death, that should not have gotten a buff. Why did that get a buff? Why? Devs, you should not have done this. This is not good for the game. The heating was pretty much doubled. This might even replace the Scatty in the next update. The Dragon, that needed a buff. Really did. It was not good. The Snowfall, reload time majorly reduced. This is good. I mean, I don't really care about the Snowfall. It's an epic weapon. I don't know of any people who really care about it, but it's good that it's getting a buff. So that's good. The Destructor finally getting a buff. That thing's been weak for so long. Mass reduced. It was way too heavy. Those builds where I'd take Theseus's off it and then put Destructors on it, and they'd be overmassing because the Destructors are so heavy. But yeah, mass reduced, that's pretty good. And the heating was doubled, so that's going to be good. The Officer's blast damage increased and the explosion radius increased. Both of those are good because the Officer it's a glass cannon, and right now the damage isn't that. Its damage is some of the highest in the game, but it doesn't justify its ultra low durability. And finally, the change that I am most mad about, because if you know what I run, I love my narwhals. The narwhals reload was increased from 2 to 3. 50% reload nerf. 50%. It did get a blast damage increase, and the perk shot is now 2 seconds, but still 50% reload nerf. Did it really need this? No, it did not. Like, it was a powerful weapon. I really liked my narwhals, but I don't know if they're going to be that good after the update anymore. Modules, Elite Explosive Ammo Box, no longer applies to artillery. Great job, devs. Great job. I would have loved to see a direct Mandrake nerf, but this is good. This is good. Alright, movement parts. Hover's got another buff. Who honestly cares? Co-drivers, like, actually, let's move back to the hovers for a second. Hermes maximum speed increased to 55, so that's good. The durability buff was major, so that might actually make hovers usable on a build now, but I don't know. I mean, the new dinos that are coming out are gonna mop the floor with them, so whatever. Spike, fire puddles, damage at maximum co-driver level reduced by 50 points, so yeah, the fire puddle's gonna be less effective. I mean, that wasn't really that much of a problem, but whatever. Alright, that's the balance changes. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good set of changes. The only thing I really disagree with is that Narwhal 50% reload nerf, and the fact that Mandrakes did not get a direct nerf, even though they really needed it. But yeah, that's really it. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.